Okay, here we are in the morning of day 26. It's a nice cloudy overcast morning. Having a look at the big maple leaf over there, showing a pretty substantial headwind this morning. But all things considered, it is not a bad day for a headwind. And the reason for that is we are just at the beginning, half an hour in, of what is planned to be a very short day. I got some issues in my right quad into my right knee, and they've been flaring up after a few hours, maybe 4 hours, and after about 5 hours in the saddle, I'm in a very bad place the last couple of days. So my strategy is going to take a couple of days, real short days, and see if that gets a little better. And we'll get back to pushing right along, hopefully. Anyway, this is just outside of Espanola. See a couple of interesting hillsides, hardwoods, headwind. Some traffic up on 17 there. I guess if I were advising bicyclists, I'd say 17 is not a pleasant ride. The shoulder bounces between narrow and wide, so you get a little bit of each, and it also bounces between real good shape and very, very rough ride. So it'll shake you up a little bit. I have not been at all afraid for my life out here though, so it'll be okay. I think the plan today is only as far as Sudbury. One thing that makes you feel a little better is that all the distances are written in kilometers up here. So we're looking at 80 kilometers today. That doesn't sound quite as wimpy as 50 miles. But that's our plan. Just get up there, stay healthy, get another good night of rest. I took a nap yesterday afternoon after getting out of the rain. I could doom myself again here. Although it is overcast, it doesn't look like rain today. Nah. So anyway, I need the afternoon to re-oil my bike a little bit. Looks like the chain got washed dry yesterday. But time to get this thing rolling. We'll stop right now and have a little snack. And Sudbury is not too far up the road. Okay, 2 hours in on day 26, and I am ashamed to admit that we're a little over halfway now because we have a very, very short day here planned. Weather's turning out to be pretty nice. The clouds that don't look like rain haven't rained on us. It's nice and comfortable, probably 25-ish degrees C. That wind is in fact a pretty stiff headwind. Could have done without that today, but overall things are going along pretty well. We have now exited off of Highway 17, which we've been on forever here in Ontario, and are on Regional Road 55. And I'm trying to figure out if this is an improvement or not. 17 just turned to 4 lanes, divided highway. And when that happened, the speed limit went up, but there was also a shoulder and no oncoming traffic to dodge. And what we've got looking at here on 55 is, I think, absolutely no shoulder here. No shoulder. But if the traffic stays as low as it seems to be, we're going to be alright out here. 2 hours in, which means, of course, it's peanut butter jelly time. Gonna get me some calories in. And what we're gonna do here today, we've actually entered the greater Sudbury area, so we're basically there. We've got about 10 miles or so down 55 here that takes us into downtown. And I'm gonna look up a bike shop and see if they recommend an alternate route from Sudbury down to where we're going. I have to check my map, but back to the U.S. near upstate New York. Or maybe just bite the bullet and ride 17. I can do it. The big question mark right now is this guy right here, Mr. Right Quadricep. Not so much pain today just yet. 2 hours in, it shouldn't hurt. It better not hurt. I can tell exactly where it is going to hurt, so we're gonna stop nice and early today. Give it another day to rest. Check out the big city of Sudbury. I stopped and read a sign. This used to be known as the Moonscape. At first it was all logged off, and then they discovered that the soil was rich with nickel, so they just mined it like crazy, lost all the topsoil after they cut the trees. And they've been re-greening for about 35 to 40 years now. And they've actually got some things to grow. The photos of Sudbury in the 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s was actually, it looked pretty bad. But you can see lots of green around here now, so nicely done. And then we'll check out what the big city has to offer here today.